Hey everyone, I'm Lane and welcome to Techno Maverick. In this video, I'm going to be showing you some nice tricks and shortcuts that will make Windows 10 even easier to use. Let's get into it. Now, my last video introduced you to my absolute favorite tricks and shortcuts for Windows 10. If you haven't seen that yet, you might want to watch that next. Now, I do want to mention that some of these tricks and shortcuts have been in Windows for a long time, but most people still are not aware of them, and that's why I'm featuring them in this video. If you're anything like me, you need to take screenshots on Windows pretty frequently, but sometimes it can be kind of difficult to do to really capture exactly what you want, depending on what you're needing to capture. The snipping tool in Windows 10 actually now allows you to take a delayed screen capture. So this option can be very helpful if there's something specific you need to be doing with the mouse in order to capture the particular issue or the particular image that you want to capture. Brand new in Windows 10's November 2015 update is the option to dynamically resize to snap applications. So in the past, if you wanted to snap two apps and then have one of them be a little bit larger, you'd have to do this manually, but that's not the case anymore. Did you know that Cortana can do conversions, perform mathematical calculations, look up movie times, and even send text messages for you? I have an entire video dedicated to showing you all the cool things that Cortana can do, so you may want to check that out after you're finished watching this. Windows 10 is full of fantastic keyboard shortcuts. Now, I can't go over all of those in this video because there are a ton of them, but just a few that I use on a regular basis. Windows key plus S will open up Cortana, enable you to immediately start typing into Cortana. Windows key plus A will open up the Action Center, and Windows key plus I is going to open up the new settings menu. New to Windows 10 is background scrolling. Now, this feature is probably turned on by default, but if you don't have it on, you may want to do that. Background scrolling essentially enables you to scroll a window that is not active. So if you have two apps open and you're interacting with maybe the one on the right side, but you need to scroll through the one on the left, you no longer have to make that the active window in order to scroll through it. This tip is extremely helpful if you're someone who uses multiple virtual desktops. Now, for those of you that don't know, Microsoft has included virtual desktops in Windows 10 so that you can have different workspaces open to keep different applications running without cluttering up your workspace. New to Windows 10 is the ability to have multiple virtual desktops. Microsoft has done a pretty good implementation of this feature, but it's not perfect. If you're on desktop 2 and you want to move an application from desktop 1 onto desktop 2, this can take a little bit of time and it can be kind of frustrating. The good news is you can go out into task view mode and then hover over desktop 1. Once you've done that, you can then go ahead and slide that application over to desktop 2 so that it's in the right spot. In Windows 10, you can actually cast your entire display to another display like a TV or a monitor wirelessly. This is called Miracast. Now, you do need to either have a TV that is Miracast enabled or a Miracast enabled device like a Roku 3 or an Xbox One to be able to do this. If you haven't seen part 1 of this video, I recommend clicking the annotation or the card on the screen to head over there now. Thanks for watching.